welcome to Acton TV sports coverage of Colonial Football. Happy Thanksgiving,
Happy
Mark.
Thanksgiving, Timmy.
We are in our, proud AB wear here with our son's jackets to open up the game. And there's some Super Bowl signature
right
on these jackets here. We got a lot to talk about this morning, but first of all, happy Thanksgiving to our sponsors, our crew, and all of our listeners out there, and of course all the student athletes and everybody else involved with AB football. It's just great to be here today, Mark.
Sure is. A beautiful day, too.
Oh, it's just beautiful. A little chill in the air.
Classic football weather.
Absolutely, absolutely. But before we get to that, we'll be right back after this word from our pregame sponsors, Acton Pharmacy and Shire, Caton, and Epstein.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
Welcome back to Acton TV sports coverage of Colonial Football. Now it's time for the Acton TV pregame show, brought to you by Acton Pharmacy and Shire, Caton, Epstein, DC.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Tim Lee with Mark Shire. Happy Thanksgiving again. It's just a great day for football. And Mark, I know we got a lot to talk about.
We sure do. We have a lot to talk about.
This might be a 20-minute pregame.
Yes, that's right.
But I wanted to start out, Mark, with about just what this game means at Thanksgiving for just everybody. It's just I'm emotionally filled today. I really am.
It's a very emotional day.
Because you think about Thanksgiving Day football, which is a special tradition that only a few states in the nation really practice, with Massachusetts, I think, being the leader, the one that has all the history around it. And this tradition really is all about, first of all, it's about the seniors and the fact that for many of them it's the last game they'll ever play in football, on the high school field, and so on. So you can just imagine what they're thinking about as they break out of the locker room today and think about this game. But it's also about the alumni. And everybody comes back to this game and looks out in the field as and says, who's wearing my old number and what's that all about? And it's just so special. And it's about the parents coming back and just reliving this tradition. A lot of fans that'll be here today don't necessarily come to all the games during the season, but they still stay connected. They stay connected for this morning. And so you take all that and roll it in, and Thanksgiving Day football in Massachusetts at Acton Boxborough at Leary Field when it's a home game is a very special day, Mark.
Yeah, and what makes today even more special and really bittersweet is that this is Coach Maver's last game as the head football coach for Acton Boxborough after 31 years. He has not made this public yet. He's going to tell his team right after the game that this is his last game. Bill Maver is an absolute coaching legend. He has coached in Acton for 31 years. In that 31-year time period, he's got 21 DCL titles, 5 Super Bowl championships, including 4 in a row, 2001 to 2004. And you can see right there, these Super Bowl Our kids had the distinct honor of being coached by Bill Maver, and his teams have always been known to play with dignity, with pride, with humility. They've always been undersized, but they've always been smart because these kids have been coached up for years by Bill Maver. And I met with Bill. He just told me, he said he knew when the time would come, and this is the time, and this is his last game. Bill Maver is in the Massachusetts Coaches Hall of Fame, and I know that a lot of the kids who have played for him are here today, and this is a very special day. We're playing Westford today, as we've done for the last 24 years. Our record is 19-5 against Westford. They thought they would be a Super Bowl team this year, and they started out on fire. They beat Chelmsford 33-10 right the week after we got crushed by Chelmsford, and we thought that they were going to go all the way. But then they were beset by injuries. They've only won 1 out of their last 7 games, but now they're healthy. They have their star receiver, Eric Jacobson, back. And last week, Connor Degenhart, their great quarterback, who's headed to Holy Cross, threw 15 completions to Eric Jacobson for 169 yards. So their offense is ready to go. They are primed. And they've got a great running back and co-captain Ben Antis, number 35. They've got a lot of offense, but they give up a lot on defense. They're prone to penalties, and I think that Finn Murray today is going to feel like he got his get-out-of-jail-free card, because the last 3 weeks we have played St. John, Central Catholic, and Haverhill, 3 of the top 10 teams in this Commonwealth, and we've played against the best competition, and now we're back to our league. And Tim, the most ironic thing is that both Westford and Acton-Boxborough lost to Lincoln Sudbury by 1 point. And both situations had both teams going for a 2-point conversion to win the game, and they were unsuccessful. And if we had gotten that 2-point conversion against Lincoln Sudbury, we would be playing today for the DCL title. That's how close things are. So it's a very bittersweet game today for everybody in the AB organization. And also I want to mention that Mark Smith, after over 40 years of coaching, is also coaching his last game. So a big day for Acton-Boxborough.
Yeah, and since Mark Smith has retired 44 times,
yes,
this is really a special day from that point of view. So, go figure. But also, back to the seniors. This is, for all the senior cheerleaders, the senior football players, and everybody involved. And it's just a special congratulations to Coach Maver. It's been such a privilege, as a fan of AB football, to watch Coach Maver work his magic over the years. I want to say, I really sincerely say that Coach Maver has given me more thrills as a fan than even Bill Belichick. I'm telling you. And maybe I'm a little partial about that, Mark, but some of the games against Chelmsford,
my God, we've had some great games.
And all those
Absolutely
fake punts, coach, and everything else. So all the best to you there. Just so happy that my son's had the privilege to play for you, as you said, and you've coached for this great town. So thank you so much. What do you say, Mark?
All right,
let's play some football.
This has been the Acton TV pregame show, brought to you by Acton Pharmacy and Shire, Caton, and Epstein, BC.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein, PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications, customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
Today's game has been brought to you by the Huntington Learning Center, Gallant Insurance, the Steinberg Lally Charitable Foundation, Enterprise Bank, TC Landos, Dunkin' Donuts, Harsop and Stewart, PC, TD Bank.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving here. It's snowing. It's about 30 degrees out, and Westford's getting ready to kick. So here we go. Back deep, Connor Cates.
And it's good to see Connor back. He was out with concussion protocol, but he is back 100% today.
And they kick it short. And Campusano takes it up across the 22-yard lines. 1st and 10 Colonials.
Yeah, Kyle tried to get to that ball. He couldn't quite get to it, and not much of a return. We start on the 23-yard line. I'll tell you, Tim, just watching Senior Day and the parents and their kids, I mean, it just takes you back. We've both experienced that. I still have the Senior Day picture right in my office, right on my desk. And that's a very special moment for these parents and these kids.
Absolutely. All right, 1st and 10. The Colonials start out in the pistol, and then they reshuffle to a wing tee. They run outside with Campusano. He gets about 4 or 5, and boy, he was close to breaking that mark. They had a good edge seal there.
Yeah, I think that's going to happen. I really think we have the edge on the O-line. Westford is not a really big team. They've got a couple guys around 250, but that's about it. And I think we can run on them, and that's what we couldn't do against Central Catholic and Haverhill and St. John. And that forced Finn Murray to throw the ball when he really didn't want to.
Wing left, and we run 35 power that time and get a couple.
Yeah, just like I said, we'll be able to run at will on them. All right, 3rd and 5 right now. Big first 3rd down possession here.
Just we're snowing pretty good for just a little bit. Just slowed down, a little brighter right now. Here we go.
It just gave us a taste there.
Westford with 9 in a box. And they put
They're
pressure on
coming.
Finn, and he throws the ball out, and I think it's caught.
No.
Oh, did it hit the ground there?
It hit the ground, yeah.
Connor Cates
hit the ground.
with a nice. Here's the replay
Yeah,
here.
yeah, Connor Cates. You can see Connor Cates went down for it. A lot of pressure on Murray, and that ball just hit the ground. Connor couldn't get it, and it's 4th down now, and Cates will be punting.
Brings up 4th down and 5 for the Colonials.
I've got Eric Jacobson, and he is a threat. He's the guy we talked about in the pregame, caught 15 passes last week, and he is a burner.
Westford always has 1 or 2 on their team. And all right, rugby kick, and he gets a good ball off. And an AB roll as it keeps rolling along across the 30 to about the 27-yard line. What a great punt
Wow,
by Captain Connor Cates.
There would be a lot of NFL kickers who would be very happy with that punt. All right, now you're going to see a very accomplished, very effective offensive lineup here, led by number 10, Connor Degenhart, 6'6", 205, already has committed to play quarterback at Holy Cross, and he is the real deal. Bill Maver says he's the best we'll see this season.
All right, they run the read option, and Degenhart takes it up the middle for about 8 yards.
The thing about Degenhart, Tim, is as good a passer as he is, he's almost a better runner. And take a look at this. And he will kill you all day long with that quarterback keeper.
And that's a first down. This time they give to 35, Ben Antis for a couple. Good coverage.
Yeah, good stop there.
AB just rotated to the ball nicely there.
Jake Durkin on the tackle for the Colonials. 2nd and 8.
Look for Jacobson here. No, yep.
All right, Jacobson on the quick
good
out.
Stop.
Very nice.
Good stop. Jack Maddox on the play. Really came and blew that up. And now it's 3rd and long for the Gray Ghost. Take a look at Jack Maddox here. He's right on top of it.
All right, lots of personnel change here as Westford. He's got 5 receivers spread out. Empty backfield. Degenhart back to pass under pressure, and no good. As Jack Maddox with another big play. Was that Jack? Yes, it was. Is he?
Yeah, Jack Maddox playing like a captain. Look at that. He was right on top of that pass. Almost became a receiver on that. And now it's 4th down for the Gray Ghosts. Jack Maddox, 2 big defensive plays in this first series.
I know it's early, Mark, but I really think that's the difference between looking at these two teams last year and this year. Our contained is really very athletic, and it's held up against a lot of good football teams in that respect. And I think that's going to be one of the big differences this game. All right, AB with some pressure on the ball. I think it was tipped, and it's touched by Westford. That ball's live there.
Yeah,
and,
around the 45-yard line. Not much of a punt. I'm not sure if that was tipped or not.
38-yard line out to Boxborough.
It just had the trajectory of something that, was tipped straight up and down almost. Looked like one of my golf shots.
It's a 9-iron, too. Your 9-irons are beautiful.
Don't give me that much credit, really.
All right, good field position at the 46-yard line. We can do operate a little bit right now.
All right, Capson on the backfield. Little swing pass to Connor Cates as he makes a few people miss. He gets out, and look at that run for about 7-8 yards. There was nothing there. That would have been a 1-yard loss.
After a gain of about 6.
You know, the thing about Connor Cates, all season long, I just watched Connor Cates make positive yardage. First of all, it was a great catch in this cold weather, and he just made something out of nothing there, and it's about 2nd and a long 3 for AB.
And that opens up the run right there, that kind of play. All right, trips right. All right, little arch play with Connor Cates the opposite way, and he gets close to 1st down. It'll be about a yard short the way I'm looking at the spot.
Stopped by Joe Capadonna.
And Joe Capadonna.
Here's the replay.
Yeah, you see Jacobson and Capadonna coming in, and it's really Jacobson that made the stop. Really great two-way player, Eric Jacobson. They've got 2 real quality players in Degenhart and Jacobson, both going to play at the next level. 4 down territory for the Colonials here.
And they run a fly to Cates, and nothing there as the Gray Ghosts were all over that.
Well, I will take that back. It is no longer 4 down territory for the Colonials with that loss.
Well, these two teams feeling each other out in these opening series, Mark. A little run, little pass, just trying to get calibrated on this cold morning. Back deep again is the very dangerous Eric Jacobson.
And you always have to watch for Connor Cates with that rugby kick. You never know what he's going to do.
Another big-time kick, fair catch at the 19. For the Grey Ghosts.
That was a tough catch for Jacobson. That ball was all over the place. That was a wounded duck there. Jacobson made a good play at the 21 and right at the 20. Grey Ghosts take over. Last year, as you recall, Westford absolutely creamed us 33-0. So there's a lot of motivation to come back this year and take the cup. I don't even know the name of the cup, but we're playing for the Thanksgiving Cup here.
We'll have to find that out at halftime.
Even the coaches don't know the name of the cup.
And nothing there, no gain. And it might be there's one signal for a fumble, but nothing there. As
once again, Jack Maddox.
Here's the replay. See if you see that ball start to come out.
Hunter
There's a little bit of
Shaughnessy.
excitement there.
Hunter Shaughnessy, great play.
Crowd starting to come in now. Still not at Thanksgiving Day capacity yet. We'll see how it works over the next, after the turkeys are all in the oven all over AB land.
Oh, there's a
run blitz up the middle, and it's a little hook and ladder play. And wow. There you go. Eric Jacobson ends up with the ball on the hook and ladder. We're in the first quarter.
Whoa, I'll tell you. Haven't seen that play in a long time. There's a throw to Cathcart over to Jacobson, and Cal Sullivan makes a touchdown saving tackle. We're back live.
Westford changing the cadence, getting off a quick play, and maybe a yard on the keeper. From Degenhardt. I think that hook and ladder, if I'm AB, that doubles my motivation in the game.
You usually don't see that play until the Hail Mary time, the desperate times at the end of a game. Haven't seen that in real regulation for a long time.
And maybe the Pats are looking at that. They'll run that this weekend against the Jets.
You got to watch out. This team loves to go deep. And Degenhardt has the arm to do it.
Another blitz up the middle, and Grey Ghosts take advantage of it with Ben Antis up the little cutback run.
Yeah, he loves to. This is a player who loves to cut back. That's on the scouting report, to watch for him cutting back, because that's what he loves to do. Small, quick runner, very strong.
3rd and 3.
All right, we'll see if this is 4-down territory for the Grey Ghosts. In AB territory now.
Antis.
Oh, yes.
Nothing, maybe a 2-yard loss, actually, and AB playing up on the line of scrimmage nicely here.
Take a look at that. Look at Matt Clabeau on this play. Whoa, look at that. And Liam Murray is in to help provide an assist on that tackle, and it's 4th down. You always have to watch for the fake, Tim.
Connor Cates is back deep for the Colonials.
Yeah, if
they're going to run a hook and ladder, they're going to run a fake too.
Took the words right out of my mouth. I agree. I mean, geez. High snap.
Tough snaps.
And another loop kick that gets a Grey Ghost bounce all the way down to the
my goodness.
17-yard line, and they let it roll.
That turns out to be a 42-yard punt that went about 18 yards, and I don't think that first punt was tipped him. I think that's the way he punts. But,
I think you're right.
on second look here.
Yeah, you're proven right there, Mark, for sure. That's just a.
Team leader Lamar Shire bring you all the action.
We're gonna break one soon here.
All right, look at that flex this time. We run at Westford, and
There's a
flag.
I think it's a hold.
Connor Cates on the carry.
I think it's a hold on AB.
Number 21, Scott Beatty, but there is a flag on the play.
Thrown with conviction.
Yeah, holding against the Colonials. That's going to bring us back 10 yards. And they force Finn Murray to put the ball up deep in AB territory. We're all the way back to the 7-yard line now.
2nd and 20 for Acton Boxborough. Official timeout on the field.
We've got an official timeout right now. With 2:36 to go in a fast-moving first quarter.
The crowd's still coming in. They're starting to get that ring around the field. All right, Finn Murray looking downfield. He throws the ball right in the bullseye, and Connor Cates gets
complete to number 22, Connor Cates.
about 15 yards back there, up to about the 20.
Well, take a look at this. You couldn't ask for a better thrown pass. Into coverage, a frozen rope to Connor Cates, and Finn Murray says, Connor Degenhardt, who? What?
Think about it, we were really running the same offense as Westford. Okay, they run the option, and this time Finn cuts up, and that's close to a first down.
Wow, that's going to be very close. They may even call for a measurement here. Let's see.
Brought down by Trevor.
Look at this. Fakes the option and goes to a first down. Let's see, 3rd and less than a yard right now for AB.
I think are they moving it? First down.
Oh my goodness, they called third and 1.
I was a little tentative there, but I thought it was first down all
I
along.
thought it was too. And then they had that 3rd down marker up. Okay. Another fresh set of downs for AB.
And the keeper with Finn Murray again, maybe a yard or two.
Number 10, Finn Murray on the keeper.
Yeah, it was just upended there after about a 2-yard gain. But Tim, I like the way they're mixing it up.
Nick Antes and number 53, Max Silverman.
Now Antes, a sophomore. Nick Antes, number 5, is a brother of Ben Antes.
I agree. I think we're testing, every aspect of this defense right now. Just getting a feel for the game very methodically.
Penalty flags fall.
Okay, we got a flag here.
Is that
And
okay?
that is a false start on AB.
It's going to bring AB back 5 yards here, and it's going to be about 2nd and 13 as we approach the last minute of the first quarter. No score.
Folks, once again, big crowd today. 50-50 raffle tickets. Buy a lot of them.
Jerry McGavick, the voice of the Colonials.
We've been averaging
Great
about
PA
$200.
announcer. We may
He's
see
sweet.
Jerry at halftime,
Could be
and
a lot more.
does a great job.
Terrific. Jerry's
$500 maybe.
just great. All right, Finn Murray with the waggle and looking downfield and keeps the ball there. I'm glad he took care of that at the last minute. That ball was hanging out.
Field by number 29.
Yeah, that was a coverage sack, and you can take a look at Trevor Ferretta, number 29, just getting him by the ankles.
Thank goodness for the Westford folks up here in the booth with us.
And now we have a 3rd and long here. Dangerous situation right now, 3rd and long.
You have
And
Eric
that's it.
Jacobson playing center field, and that is the quarter with
All
no
right,
score.
that's the first quarter. And we're going to go right to our top 20 as we always do and let you know, really, this is basically the last top 20 that we're going to show this season. Super Bowls are coming in December. And if we take a look here number 2 and number 3 teams, the Very and Everett, are going to play against each other in the Division I Super Bowl, and they're probably the best 2 teams in the state. No offense to Duxbury. And as you can see, we have played number 8 Central Catholic, number 7 Haverhill, and number 12 St. John's Prep in our last 3 games. So we have played the absolute best teams in the Commonwealth. And you'll see number 19 Wellesley. Wellesley is playing Needham. They have the longest football tradition in the country. This is their 134th Thanksgiving game.
Wow. Do all the research there, Mark. You even get down to Wellesley's long time tradition. That's some
Well,
special
we have such a great Thanksgiving tradition of football in Massachusetts, and you know, you have Boston Latin, Boston English. I mean, great traditions lasting over a century with a lot of these teams. Oh, there's a flag, offside.
That's just what the doctor ordered right there.
On the play.
That
like
gets
that's-
us a little bit closer.
That is offside.
It's still 3rd and long, but it'll be more like 3rd and 12 now.
Good hard count by Finn Murray draws the Gray Ghosts off the sides there.
Now look for the Gray Ghost to blitz on this 3rd down. Let's see if they're coming.
Finn Murray with the keepers. He takes it up about 3 yards. It'll bring 4th down.
All right, a safe play on 3rd and long. Didn't want to take any chances. And Connor Cates coming in, I think, for his 3rd punt now.
Connor Cates back to kick.
This has become a punting contest, and Connor Cates so far has gotten the best of it. I'm going to be looking for some trick plays here this game, Tim.
Another good kick. This time, Jacobson.
Great
is-
coverage, great coverage once again.
By number 24, Eric
Jack
Jacobson.
Maddox, right on the play, stopping Jacobson at the 35-yard line.
And
Jack
back to
Maddox
ball.
is having a whale of a game so far. He's come up,
And the Ghosts
brought
will
his
take over
senior,
1st and 10 in their own
you know,
territory.
memory, everything we talked about in the opening, you know, broadcast there. That's what Jack Maddox is showing right now.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, if you ever go to Central Casting to cast a football player, it would be Jack Maddox. He's kind of like the John Wayne of AB football.
Right up the middle and cut down. Another great play by the defensive line.
Benitez on the carry for the Gray Ghosts.
Matt Clabeau with another tackle.
Yeah, take a look at that. Nothing doing. Clabeau having a great game.
Graham Taylor on the tackle for the Colonials. 2nd down and 8.
Degenhart looking downfield, decides to take it and run, and he's got some space as he gets a 1st down and more.
All right, I want us to take another look at this play. And you've got a kid who's 6'6", 205 pounds, and take a look at what kind of quick feet this kid has. I mean, he's got speed. And that's a combination that the colleges look for. A great arm and great speed, and he's got it.
Wow. He had some pressure on him as he's looking downfield, and nice play on the ball.
Oh, that went to Scott Beatty, and that was great
Vic
defense.
Otero with the play. As we
Take a
were in
look.
nickel.
Take a look at Nick here. All right, Degenhart just gets away, throws it across his body, and there's Vic Otero to break up the play.
2nd and 10.
Key is really to try to get pressure on Degenhart.
Look at we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 backs.
It's almost like a prevent defense here.
The linebackers are 8 yards off the field, and this time it's complete for a first down.
Yeah, it's a Tyler Blagg on the reception, and you can see how quick that ball gets out to him. Look at this. No time at all. Right in the numbers.
Read option, and Antis gets a couple.
Yeah, we've really been stopping that read option except when Degenhart runs. Good play by Liam Murray on that.
Second down.
And they're in a hurry-up offense right now.
AB with a 4-man front. And nice hit after the catch, but 7-yard gain.
Number 18, Vlad.
That went to Vlad. Connor Cates.
Third down and about
Right on the
2
spot.
for the Ghosts.
Look at that hit.
Tackle.
See,
That's a legal hit.
Grey Ghosts, a little bit of momentum here. They're getting their cadence with this quick no huddle.
There's a run blitz.
And they break a hole in it for a first down that time.
That'll be good enough
Just the
for
wrong
Westford
gap.
Academy, first down.
Yeah, exactly. You called it exactly right. That blitz went into the absolute wrong gap, opened it up, it went right by him.
10 Ghosts.
And Antis gets a first down in the red zone.
This time, Antis tries to cut back and maybe a yard or two.
Number 35.
Seems like Jack Maddox is in on every play here.
Here's the replay. Look at
Jack
Maddox.
Justin Duziak.
That must be
Get a
his
high tackle.
6th
Justin
tackle. of the game.
Duziak, yep.
Duziak as well, yes. All right, see if we can stop this momentum. This is a key play here, 2nd and 9. Little waggle this time and complete.
Yeah,
Yeah,
For a 9-yard gain.
Yeah, it goes to Mark Dunn, their tight end and H-back. And it's close to a first down, but 3rd and 1 right now. Take a look at this. Interesting play call, good reception by Dunn. And Graham Tobin hanging on to stop that first down.
Timeout on the field.
All right, we got a timeout. And now we're going to take a look at the other part of this great football program, the AB cheerleaders. And I just want to recognize them. Senior Captain Aaron Brown, Senior Captain Nira McGibbon, Senior Captain Caroline Sarnelli. And we have Maggie DiPaolo, Molly Duran, Geraldine Eilert, Monica Jansen, Olivia Castro, Catherine Hoggard, Gabriella Miranda, Kylie Thomas, Nicole Arsenault, Nicole Duxette, Audrey Greer, Lily Haverstock, Kayla McNerney, Devon Slutsky, and Nicole Fredericks, all part of this great football program, and they are just important as a football players. Thank you.
Thank you, cheerleaders, senior cheerleaders, and bring so much to the program. And a great run by the Grey Ghosts. They get close to, up to about, let's see where they spot that ball mark. The 5?
Yeah, that's going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal on the 5-yard line. Looked like they got a little bit more than that. But,
Number 66.
all right, Westford was definitely finding a groove here in this 2nd quarter with 7 minutes to play in the half.
And here's where they can look to Jacobson.
Same waggle play with the fake out, and Degenhart keeps the ball.
Oh,
and
he may be in. He may be in. It's very close.
I think his knee was down before he reached out. I think that ball's on the 1.
Let's take another look at this play. Degenhart almost sneaks into the end zone on that little waggle play. O'Shaughnessy chasing him, but Degenhart cuts in, and I thought he might have gotten in. It looked like he had that ball over the goal line before his knee touched. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Westford spreading everybody out here. Look for the keeper with Degenhardt again. This time they go up the middle, and second effort, touchdown, Grey Ghost.
All right, bananas. We thought we had him stopped, but like you said, his second effort got him into the end zone. Just a little guy, but as I said, he's very strong, very tough, and gets himself over the goal line, and Westford strikes first. Jacobson kicking the extra point.
Get it
Almost
off,
blocked.
and it is good. So with 5:57 to go in the first half, it's the Grey Ghost 7 and Acton Boxborough nothing.
Well, you can see why everybody is so high on this quarterback. Degenhardt has just a lot of poise. He can run, he can throw. I think we've seen his whole game so far. He only has 10 touchdown passes this season, but I think most of that can be attributed to the fact that he really hasn't had many healthy weapons throughout the season, and now he does.
Now, I think for AB, Mark, we just need to take a few of the penalties away and get into stringing together 6 or 7 plays together to get some momentum, just as Westford did in that last drive. And that's really how you find your groove, and let's see if AB can answer with the same kind of play.
Kenneth Tashti kicking off for the Grey Ghosts. He had a pooch kick at first, and he does it again.
Kyle Cavasano, I think, with the ball here, gets across the 30 to the 37-yard line, maybe 38. Good field position. Jack Emerald.
Yeah, that was Jack.
Yep.
Jack on the return. We're about 12 yards better than we started the first time. Oh, they give us a 41.
Wow.
Wait a minute. They gave us about 2 extra yards there on that spot.
Did we? The crowd's still coming in, Mark.
I think
it's
maybe,
double.
Maybe they didn't realize that the time changed a few weeks ago. Maybe they think it's 11 o'clock.
All right, new formation.
Oh, I think we started early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what we talked about. These penalties are killing us.
Yeah, they really are. They really are. The legal procedure is going to take us back 5 yards. And when you put Finn Murray in a must-throw situation, that really has an impact. He's had three games where the defense was just really focusing on his throwing the ball, and when you're one-dimensional, it makes it a lot easier to defend.
Cal Sullivan's split out near us here. Keep an eye on him. And there's the look to Cal, and it's complete.
Not much, though. Not much. Only about a 2-3 yard gain there.
Capadonna and flag in on the tackle for the
Here's the replay. You see the well-thrown ball.
Short gain on the play.
Gets a few yards back. It'll bring up 2nd and 12. And Murray to Jack Maddox. Jack not getting down.
Boy, I tell you, he drew a crowd. They had one guy trying to tackle him, 2 guys trying to tackle him. He wouldn't go down, and finally, I think about 5 Grey Ghosts finally got him down.
3rd down and 6.
Take a look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5th one coming in just to say hello. And it's 3rd and 6. Big possession play here for AB.
A run blitz up the middle. And The ball is complete to Connor Cates. And all the way down to the 5-yard line. That's a play. No flags. AB marching up the field.
That's going to be the most spectacular play of the season. Look at this. Finn Murray, first of all, I thought he was going to get sacked. Then I thought he was going to run. And look at this catch by Connor Cates. Oh, my God, just bringing it in. And we're 1st and goal for the Colonials.
Mark, that play is so good. You know how good that play is?
How good is that play?
I'll give you $20 if you let me comment on the highlights.
You got the next one.
All right, flex left. Camposano stutter steps his way for a couple of yards. What a terrific play.
Okay, take a look at Kyle. Right. Oh, there's, okay, you can comment. Go ahead.
Oh, boy, look at that. Moving in the pocket and then launches a 35-yard strike that drops right into the fingertips of Connor Cates.
I liked yours better. We have a Westford player injured right now who's being tended to.
And there's we gotta see this one.
Okay, all right, look at this one more time. We're gonna play this 12 times. Look at that. Finn Murray, he just kind of wiggled out of that. And Connor Cates, I thought that ball was gonna hit the ground. And Connor Cates just brought it in. Wow.
You talk about airtime. I had a drumstick while that was in flight. I mean, you know, Mark, they're still coming in. And you know what? This day, there's more dogs in the audience today. You know, just a lot of fans out there. A lot of Goldies, a lot of Labs.
Oh, that's great. I love it. I love it. Let's see. We're trying to figure out which player is injured. He's getting up now. He's on his feet. I think he has some kind of ankle injury. I believe that's Jonathan Boisvert.
Let's see, number 60.
Oh, yeah. No.
Can't quite get that number.
No.
68?
Yeah, it's not on the roster, so we don't know who it is. But at least he's walking on his own.
All
right, we gotta do some business here. We gotta meet at Westford touchdown with one of our own. There's only 3.5 minutes to go in the first half.
All right, 2nd and goal. We line up flex. The flex, double tight end.
Once again, that's Liam Murray starting early.
Illegal procedure on the Colonials. That's a
That was I'm going to guess that was a play action pass to Liam, and the flag out there. They gave that away. We're going to have to put that in the draw for the second half now.
Yeah, you know what it looked like? It looked like Finn Murray had called an audible at the line, and I think that they just got their signals crossed just a little bit there. All right, we got a couple of downs here to work with it.
All right, they run option and get about 3 yards back.
Great tackle on Zach Olson. I thought Zach Olson would get. He had a little momentum there, but he got cut down.
It's an unusual play call.
Great tackle by Scott Beatty.
Very unusual play call to run an option to a fullback. But, I think, as you said as we opened as well, that we're taking advantage of the size differential that we have against Westford, especially with linebackers and corners. All right, 3rd and goal on the 6. Finn looking end zone. He's got some room. He's going to take it up the middle, and he pounds his way up, and it's touchdown!
All right, Finn Murray. Finn Murray.
Look at that, Mark.
Look
That's
at
what you
this.
call being decisive. Look, watch. He tucks the ball away and straight in. Take the subway. Touchdown. There you go, man.
And what he did, he had to beat Scott Beatty to the end zone. Beatty was right in front of him, and Finn Murray just bowled him over. He did his Zach Olsen impression, and now Connor Cates in to kick the extra point.
The kick is up, and it is good.
All right, what we have here is exactly what we thought we were going to get, is a very competitive dual county football game. 2:03 to go in the first half. Tie score 7-7.
As we await the kickoff, another reminder.
Mark, let's take a look at the big play and the touchdown one more time. Get this great footwork in the pocket, avoiding some pressure, and throws that loss to Captain Connor Cates. He takes it all the way down to the 7.
Right in front of me.
You know what? You could take these two plays, and that could be part of Finn Murray's recruiting tape when he's looking at colleges.
Yeah, you know, and I loved your comment about that play where he had to beat some serious competition to get in the end zone. I thought that was right on. And, you know, that made it extra special. He had a man to beat. He didn't walk in for that.
That's right, that's for sure. Okay, Connor Cates.
All right, squib kick down the middle, and it is
Whoa,
caught.
that's one-handed.
And
A very nice return.
all the way up to just about the 45-yard line. Good field position.
Recovered and returned.
Look-
Number 15.
Look at this. This is their wide receiver, Andrew Cathart. Very good hands. Look at that catch, one-handed, and he can run with the ball. He's been one of their better receivers this season. And with 2 minutes to go, they're in a good spot here in their 44-yard line.
AB setting up late on this trip. Little cluster trip there. Look downfield over the middle, and it's complete to the big tight end, number 42, Mark Dunn.
Degenhardt's pass is complete to number 42, Mark Dunn.
Well, I tell you, he is a weapon.
For a Westford first down.
It's an impressive play, a little seam route.
Yeah,
to
take a
Dunn.
look at that. And once again, throw right on the money. Dunn goes up high, brings it in. And the ball's on the 35-yard line.
All right, 1:49 to go in the half. Westford in AB territory. Degenhardt rolling out, looking to cut up the seam here, and well covered by AB.
Excellent. Liam Murray.
Nice adjustment on the defense that time, Mark. We haven't been sealing the edge on these fake waggle or fake bubble waggle plays that the Grey Ghosts have been working on us. And that time we did seal the edge, forced them inside. That was a good defensive play. 2nd and 10.
Well, I can tell you the scouting report really highlighted Degenhardt's tendencies, and it basically says stay home, and don't let him get past you. And that's exactly what they did.
You look at the contain by AB. We just had the personnel to match up, in that nickel. Degenhardt looking deep downfield, and he throws a absolute bullet over the middle to Eric Jacobson.
And that is Jacobson. That's what they were doing all game long against Woburn. Look at this. Doesn't get any better than this. This is a throw and a great catch, a great route. Jacobson is a great route runner, and now they're 1st and goal from the 10. 1:35 to go. Plenty of time for the Grey Ghosts.
There it is, that fake bubble waggle. And Degenhart tries to cut up, and this time Jack Maddox says, it's my senior day, you're not going anywhere.
Yeah, Jack Maddox is really, there's a flag on the play here. Let's see what the call is. And it's going against the Gray Ghost, I believe. Jack Maddox really making his presence felt here. It's a holding, defensive holding. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty, make it 1st and goal.
And it's half the distance to the goal. And an automatic first down with 1:28 left in the half.
Well, I didn't see that hold. I don't know if we can replay that and see if we can see.
50-50 raffle tickets. Find the freshman parents. Buy your raffle tickets. Big pot.
No, you really can't see it. Jack Maddox made a great play, upending Degenhart, but now it's 1st and goal from the 5. A lot of discussion here, a lot of time taken for this penalty here. A lot of options here for Westford now.
1:28 to go in the first half. And ball's on the 5-yard line, 1st down, 1st and goal here. And Westford in a divide with that big fullback, Mark Dunn. There it is, behind the back, and no fooling anybody
Whoa!
there. Little sort of a
On the Statue of Liberty.
Statue of
Well,
Liberty,
I'll tell
yes.
we have seen, it's timeout Westford, but I tell you, how many games have you seen a hook and ladder and a Statue of Liberty? I don't think I've ever seen those two plays in one game in my life.
And just
Look
watch
at this,
again.
look at this, look at this, look at that, behind the back. I'll tell you, from an artistry standpoint, I give that a 10.
And I'm sitting here, if I'm Coach Maver, I'm saying our defense, those two plays, that's disrespect.
Yeah, no,
You
really.
know, you go out there and
it's-
win this game.
It's funny that you said that because that was exactly what I was thinking. It's like, yeah, you know, just trying to put it in your face. And
You got
look at
1-on-1.
that. Look at those trips. Look at those trips left.
Look at
right
the ISO
there.
on the right-hand side. 1-on-1 coverage with Connor Cates and Jacobson, and it is
It's a
complete.
touchdown, a great reception, a great diving reception. Look at this. And that's another one to Eric Jacobson, and look at that catch.
Left in the half.
Connor Cates just one step behind, and
well, it's a tall order to cover Jacobson 1-on-1 on a corner route like that where they ISO that. So that's just
yeah, they had trips left, ISO right, and Jacobson just beat him 1-on-1, and I think we're offside.
yeah. I
Oh,
believe
I tell
we're
you,
offside.
we got away with an offsides there.
I thought I saw a flag. No, okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
flag,
there's
yeah.
a flag. Yeah, that was clearly offside. Well, we still have 1:15. You know, we get some good field position on the kickoff. You never know what'll happen.
And that is an offsides on active Oxborough.
They're not going to go for two.
Here's the block. That's Connor blocking and recovering the ball. Okay, they try one more time. Jacobson.
Oh, maybe
we're
offside
over again.
again.
And the kick is good, and they'll take it.
Jacobson's kick is up and good. Flag on the play.
All right, that flag for offside obviously is going to be declined, and Westford takes a one-touchdown lead. But yeah, I think it's time to use a little trickery of our own here. Statue of Liberty play. I haven't seen that since the 1940s.
Well, there's one thing we really haven't, tried with consistency yet in this game. We came into the game and you made the comment that we should be able to run against Westford. We came out and tried a little wing T, flex. I'm not sure we've been committed enough yet to the run mark in this game, and even though we have 1:15 to go on the clock, I think that I'd like to see what would happen. You get Connor Cates or Kyle Capisano in space against this team, on a little bubble screen or something like that.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you, Tim. I think this is a game where Capisano can certainly break one. You get through that first line of defense.
Squib kick again, and Jack Amaral picks it up for his. They're just kicking the ball directly to Jack. Jack says that's fine with me. Jack's a good player. I think they should continue to do that. We'll get good field position the whole game.
All right, 65 yards to go and 70 seconds to do it here.
And they're still coming in, the crowd. This crowd keeps rolling in. Mark, by the time we get to the fourth quarter, we could have 10,000.
I know. I'm
here.
looking. I'm just surrounded by a sea of people here.
All right, 1st and 10 on the 35. Murray looks downfield. He's fly pattern here. And incomplete, overthrown. Jack Mattis gave a little shove there and made me worry about another.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. They were certainly involved with one another there. For sure. Pass was overthrown. Take a look at this. Take a look at Jack. Could have been offensive interference there. Oh yeah, my goodness. My goodness. Maybe they said it was an uncatchable ball. Who knows?
Jack's on fire today. I just love the way he's playing. He's not gonna. All right. Finn looking downfield, under pressure, gets the ball out the edge and just short. And he had some pressure by number 44, Dalton Macris.
Now with 59 seconds to go, you have to start looking the other way. If we don't convert on 3rd down, we're going to have to punt from deep in our territory, and with that high octane offense and that deep strike capability of Westford, you're going to be concerned about that too.
Yeah, Westford has some timeouts they can use, and this time it's a buck inside for a couple.
I think you're going to see a timeout called by Westford right now. 55 seconds.
So AB used up 15 seconds on that drive.
Yeah, exactly 15 seconds on the whole drive, and now they're punting. And that's just not the way to respond here. I think we see a Megan Lido sighting there, and Hank Morris.
Jeez, you see those two together a lot these days.
Yeah, hello Megan Lido. Hello Henry
Hi Meg,
Morris.
hi Hank.
How are you? All right, 4th down.
And back deep is Jacobson. Again, the very dangerous Jacobson. We've done well in special teams with him so far. Let's keep it up. And the kick is blocked, I believe, that time.
Right at the 50. It's going to be about the 49-yard line of Westford. And they have a short field with 45 seconds to go.
Take over 1st and 10 with 45 seconds left in the first
Well,
half.
Tim, this season we've had 2 or 3 games where we've been just burned at the end of the first half on either the last play of the first half or the last minute of the first half. It's been very demoralizing, and we've got to avoid that in this game.
All right, rolling out. And Degenhart keeps it for about 5 out of bounds. 38 seconds left in the first half.
You look at Degenhardt, he's kind of like a man playing with boys. It's just, and he just gets from one spot to another really quickly. He's got great stride. A lot of activity on the D line.
Degenhardt looking for Jacobson. He rolls out. He's got plenty of time. And see if that's inbounds.
Oh, that's a reception.
Wow.
They're calling that
First
inbounds. And not too many quarterbacks can make that play. Take a look at Degenhardt. First of all, he avoids the rush. He moves, and look, he's throwing across his body, and he's got tremendous arm strength. I think AB's going to call timeout here.
Timeout on the play.
That's a good call.
Let's take a look at that play again if we can, because
29 seconds left.
you're looking at a quarterback who is throwing across his body with that kind of velocity. You can see why Holy Cross wants him to come and play quarterback.
Football games. If you go home today and put on Acton TV, you will see every single game from this year played back to back.
Oh my God! I just heard that we have the Acton Boxborough Television Marathon.
It's us and the Gilmore Girls.
No. With you and me, it's more like the Twilight Zone Marathon.
Thank you.
Oh, boy.
Can you imagine listening to you and me for 8 hours?
That's
A
lot of popcorn.
That's a scary thought.
All right, 1st and 10. Degenhardt looking downfield again. He launches a bullet on a little back shoulder pass to Eric Jacobson. 1st down at the 7.
And you got to take a look at this adjustment to the ball by Jacobson. And we're not going to be able to replay it because they're in hurry-up mode right now. But Jacobson made a great adjustment to the ball there. And they're spiking it. Let's take a look at that play where Jacobson caught it on his back shoulder. Degenhardt throwing it up, and take a look at Jacobson. 20 seconds to go here.
Find Jacobson. He's in the slot. Timeout AB, I would assume here. Yes. Okay. So if you're Westford, now that we're totally preoccupied by Jacobson, this ball's going somewhere else. Because we're going to cover Jacobson over the top.
Well,
here.
you got to take a look at number 15, Andrew Cathcart, and also 42. Dunn's got great hands. The other thing is, Westford has another timeout. You might even look at the possibility of Degenhardt on a keeper here.
That's a great call. So where is Jacobson? Right there. So we got Connor Cates as the secondary coverage. Degenhardt looking to keep it. He's got some room, and he's pushed out of bounds.
All right, on the keeper, Liam Murray on the stop.
Liam Murray, nice play.
Look at Degenhardt going to the left-hand side, faking the run, and trying to get into the end zone, and Liam Murray kept him out.
All right, 12 seconds to go. 3rd down and goal on the 3.
You got Antis in the backfield.
You got an ISO on Degenhardt looking that way. He's going to keep it. He's got room, and it is touchdown, Westford. With 4 seconds to go in the first half, Westford marches downfield 50 yards, 55 yards.
Take a look at this. He was in. I had a feeling he was going to hit a lot of open area there. And that big frame got him in. And what do we have here? There's a flag on the play here. Let's take a look. It was, I think, a face mask.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on Westford after the play.
going to make for a long extra point kick.
That is an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
You're talking about a 35-yard extra point if they kick it.
Touchdown will stand.
I think this changed the play to a 2-point conversion, Mark.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they did not kick and they just
Depending on what kind of kicker they have. Based on a kicker we saw, I think you go in 2 points here, which may turn out to be, I'm not sure we want that scenario, but it's here. Let's see what happens. They're running Wildcat.
And Jacobson.
Here. Jacobson is the. It's little.
Wow, that was
intercepted. Flag on the play.
Yeah, I think that was a face mask after the interception.
On a reverse, and there's a flag on the play.
Well, I tell you, they are
Trick play city.
They are taking that playbook. Okay, that's it. And 4 seconds to go. 20-7 Westford. Another dagger at the end of the first half.
Like you said, Mark, if you took the last minute of the first half and deleted it in every game this season, we'd be undefeated, maybe.
Yeah, I'd like to press the delete button for sure.
That's tough. All right. Well, the fans are still coming in. Now we have the more traditional Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah, this is a good crowd. This is the kind of crowd that we expected to see.
Your car is in some trouble.
Jerry McGavick telling somebody that their car is leaking fluid.
You guys don't have a blue Jeep, do you?
No, it's not my car. Thank goodness.
All right, they kick a squib down the middle to Jack Amaral, and
that's the best thing to do
covered,
is to fall on it.
The half with the Gray Ghost really finishing strong here, 20-7, but we still have a half to go on this beautiful Thanksgiving Day here, Mark. It's exciting to see. I think you're going to see AB come back out here with a whole different attack. I think we've learned a lot. We understand, what we can do, and we just need to string some plays together and play some productive football. Really, that's the difference.
And I'd really like to see us to try to run on this Westford defense, go in our wing tee and see what we can do, and we'll see what happens in the second half. But I think we get the ball to start the second half, and we'll see what happens.
All right, well, that's going to do it for first half action, folks. We'll be right back after this quick break with the Statman player comparison brought to you by Shire, Caton & Epstein, and Huntington Learning Center.
Shire, Caton & Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
All right, welcome back, everybody. It's time for our Statman halftime player comparison brought to you by Shire, Caton & Epstein, and Huntington Learning Center. Mark, take it away.
Okay, as we said, AB's got to get the rushing game going. We've really had nothing. Finn Murray is the leading runner for AB. 5 carries for only 14 yards, and of course that 1 touchdown. As far as through the air, Finn Murray's had a good first half, 5 of 8 for 78 yards, including that great throw to Connor Cates. And Connor Cates is the leading receiver for AB with 3 receptions for 69 yards. And for the Gray Ghosts, their quarterback, Connor Degenhart, is also the leading rusher with 8 carries for 47 yards and 1 touchdown. Degenhart, 9 of 13 for 151 yards and 1 touchdown. And Eric Jacobson, number 24, with that great catch in the end zone. 5 receptions for 104 yards. And as you can see, that passing game is really very impressive for the Gray Ghosts, and we've got to just see if we can run the ball against this team.
Yeah, I agree. I think the game plan, we got to shut down that passing game. We've contained Eric Jacobson from a run point of view, but we got to shut down that passing game and just play regular AB football. We've been able to run the ball against Central Catholic. We've run the ball effectively against St. John's Prep. We even played Haverhill pretty tough. So we should be able to come out here, just play our game, and get right back into this thing. So with that, we'll be right back with highlights from the first half and second half kickoff right after this message.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look at some of the key plays from the first half. And it starts out Finn Murray with a little out pass to Connor Cates as he goes up the sideline for about 7.
Well, this play, Connor Cates fumbles the ball, but thankfully he gets that bounce and AB retains possession.
Degenhart looking down, hits the hook and ladder in the first quarter of the game.
And Cal Sullivan with a great stop on that.
Jacobson, they thought they had touchdown.
Okay, Degenhart avoiding the sack, throwing across his body, and he's done that a couple of times this game.
All right, this time Antis for a touchdown up the middle as he runs tough.
Yeah,
Kid's
strong kid. Okay, Finn Murray, the play of the season. Look at this. I could watch this 100 times, Tim.
Just a beautiful football play. And then right after that, Finn Murray looking to the end zone, keeps it, and really pays the price, but goes all the way into the end zone. Those last 2 yards are long. Boy.
Okay, Degenhart once again, and look at Jacobson. Great receiver, touchdown.
And Degenhart with a waggle and keeps it, runs hard down to the 2. And, you know, just again, we look at the score and we say, you know, it really doesn't reflect the play, but, you know, there's been some penalties here that have kept us, you know, really paying off and delivering the goods in the first half. So I look forward to the second half with AB pulling it all together and delivering a Thanksgiving Day performance worthy of the blue and gold there, Mark.
And we always say, biggest possession is that first possession of the second half. And AB's got to come down and score and make this a game. And,
looking forward to it, you know. So we'll be right back with second half action after this message.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
Today's game has been brought to you by the Huntington Learning Center, DeLont Insurance, the Steinberg Lowley Charitable Foundation, Enterprise Bank, TC Landos, Dunkin' Donuts, Marshall and Stewart PC, TDA.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We got a special guest at halftime here, Jerry McGavick, the voice of the Colonials. Jerry, good to see you, man.
Jimmy, how are you? Good to see you, Mark.
How you doing, Jerry?
These guys are the greatest guys in broadcast television, without a doubt. Cable television, but neither here nor there.
That's right. This man is a general manager of WBIN in
Yes.
New Hampshire. This guy does like real TV,
That's
right?
right.
Oh,
That's
you guys do fantastic TV. Let me tell you, home, away, you guys are the best.
Well,
the best.
We know how to talk in the rain, anyhow. I'll tell you that. You know?
Well, you
Good
know,
to see you.
it's
What
funny.
do you guys think of next year? Since we're at the end of the year, what do you think?
Well, I love that we have a sophomore quarterback coming back.
Absolutely.
And I love that we have this new pistol offense coming back, and we're going to be a year better. This is the first year, really, that it's been installed, you know, in a way where we lead with the pistol and we actually do the change-up with the wing tee.
Yep.
So I really
And
like it.
and Jerry, we
I
also have a great freshman class coming in.
Yeah, we do.
And we're going to have 3 or 4 freshmen who are going to get some regular time next year.
We do. I happen to coach the 8th graders this year. They were a fantastic group, and we got some kids who could probably be playing with the varsity next year.
Yeah,
That's fantastic.
It's the future is very bright for AB football, which is what we all want.
That's
Well,
right.
Kenny,
So-
I got to tell you, Jerry, I saw Kenny Mayer.
Yeah, I saw him too.
I saw Kenny.
He
and
might be making a guest appearance
And
tonight.
I told Kenny,
Might be making a
I
guest
told
appearance.
Kenny I couldn't believe that somebody could succeed him like you, but you did. We got the second half.
we gotta
ready
turn to
go.
the game,
I'm
guys.
just keeping the
Hey,
seat
you gotta
warm.
get up
I
there.
gotta
You gotta go,
You
man.
gotta
Go to
Okay.
see ya.
See ya. Bye. Okay, camera on the
Jerry
field. We're
McGavick.
going.
Okay, we're good to go.
All right, AB getting set to kick off. So, and Westford looked like they were expecting
Oh,
an
that's
onside.
right. We had AB as receiving, but they're not. They're kicking.
Jerry McGavick running upstairs for the live And there goes Connor Cates with the bloop kick to the 32, and Abe Westford will have the ball at the 39-yard line.
All right, let's
First
get
and
a
10.
let's get a 3 and out, and we'll get that punter who punts for about 12 yards and get good field position.
You know, there's been a lot of interesting plays that first half. Hook and ladder
First and 10 goes.
and Statue of Liberty. So here we go. What's going to happen this second half of Thanksgiving Day football? All right. Degenhart. Little bubble pass to Jacobson for about 5. And I think you can already see, Mark, that the strategy is get Jacobson the ball. This kid's a playmaker.
That's already his 6th reception. He's already got over 100 yards receiving.
They do the same play to the other side. Good blocking up front. And he's pushed out of bounds for a first down and more.
Degenhart to Jacobson. That's good enough for a first down.
You know, Jacobson is like Degenhart's Julian Edelman. You know, he's just as binky. He's just his go-to guy.
And the same play again.
Yeah, as long as it keeps
Jacobson
working.
Gets about 5.
Jacobson on the reception.
And you know, you really wonder after those 2 big wins over Drake and Chelmsford to start the season, and then Jacobson getting injured, you just wonder where Westford would have been had Jacobson been healthy all season.
And the same play again. This time Jacobson gets loose, and there's a hold there on the play, but Jacobson gets all the way down to the 10, and no flag on that. That was very clear.
I don't see any flag. Take a look at that play, and you will see that hold. Goes to Jacobson. I can't see it on the replay, but the refs missed the holding call there.
First and goal.
There's a bunch formation this time, and it's the run up the middle. And Westford,
He's up the middle.
diversified attack in motion here as they march down the field.
I'll tell you, it really hasn't taken them too long.
Let's check that hold one more time, see if we can see it. I thought it was pretty
Oh,
straightforward.
yeah. Look at that.
I mean,
Look
right
at
in front of our
that
bench.
was done. That was done just hanging on for dear life.
Where is Jacobson on this play? I don't see him lined up unless he's inside.
Look at him on a
Degenhart.
slant.
With the scramble, he's got some room on the outside and gets about 3 yards.
And you can see Jake Durkin, who was pursuing Degenhart, but Degenhart has such great speed.
Here's Degenhart.
Take a look at this. Take a look at Jake Durkin coming right after him, and Degenhart just puts on the jets and gets about 7 yards.
And touchdown, Westford, as they make it look easy coming out of the half.
Do they make it look easy. That was as impressive a drive as I have seen in a long time. And that was 18. Tyler Blagg on the reception. And now it's 26-7. Game is beginning to get out of hand early in the third quarter here.
You watch this little pass again to, it's tough to cover that bunch, and its extra point is complete and good. So that'll be 27-7 with 8:21 to go in the third quarter.
Jacobson's kick is up and good. And our score is 27-7. Westford got it.
Our stat man, Will Henry, just told us Degenhart, 5 out of 5 for 55 yards. 4 of those 5 passes went to Jacobson, who now has 9 receptions. When I read last week he had 15 receptions, I said, my God, how can anyone have 15 catches? but it's quite possible he's going to exceed that today.
He has 154 yards already today.
154 yards receiving for Jacobson today.
He makes it look easy. He's just a very efficient ball player. All right, kick a squib down the middle. And AB takes it up the middle hard.
All right. Like you said, Jack
Rick
Amaral.
Otero with the return.
That's, I think, Jack Amaral on
is
that.
it Jack?
Yeah.
Tackle made by number 41.
Good field position, 45-yard line. Okay, this is a time to get to work now.
Almost a must drive at this stage of the game to get another score back here to get.
Now we've got about almost 20 minutes of football left, so we got plenty of time to get back in this game.
Up the middle. Campusano with a first down.
Okay, that's what we're talking about. That's exactly what we're talking about. Take a look at Kyle, right up the middle. O-line creates some openings for him, and it's a first down.
That's the longest run he's had today.
Same play.
Same play, and the ball's loose. Recovered by AB.
Campusano is hurt. Kyle is down on the ground right
here.
now.
Let's see the ball come loose.
Yeah, and Kyle was kind of unnaturally thrown back there, and he is down on the ground hurt right now. They're checking him out right now.
And he is sitting up. Got Coach Gallant out there. Got Mr. C.
Yeah, where's Mr. C? Mr. C's right there with him. That was the same play as that first down carry by Kyle, just to the other gap. And he's getting up. Well, he is really wobbly. All right. Let's give a big hand for Kyle. Tough kid, good runner. I love his running style.
Kyle's a junior. He'll be one of the star players coming back next year.
We have a lot of skilled players coming back next year. I'm looking forward to it.
Jack Maddox was offsides in that play, but they checked off on it. Late hit, and that's a flag. It has to be.
There's got to be a flag on that one.
Unless that's a complete optical illusion from this,
You know what?
Angle.
Let's look at the replay. It might have been an AB player coming in. Let's see. There's the play. It's the end of the play, and I don't know. That is a. Oh yeah.
And there's
that's
no foul there. They're moving sticks.
Yeah, that's clearly a hit out of bounds. Yeah, they were kind of late on that flag. That's for sure.
All right, Finn looking deep over the middle. And Connor Cates goes up for it. Triple coverage on Connor Cates.
The ball was thrown beautifully, just a little bit too high. Look at this throw. Into double coverage. Connor Cates, I'll tell you, if that was just kind of a couple of inches lower, Connor Cates would have had a touchdown. A lot of mustard on that ball.
All right, Cal Sullivan with the bubble screen, and nothing there. Well covered by Westford.
Yeah, unfortunately, when Cal caught the ball, he kind of slipped. He couldn't get any momentum going, and that is a loss on the play. So it's 3rd and 11.
Folks, while we have a chance, let me give a shout out and thank you to my spotters, Coach John McGovern and Coach Joe LeBlondo. We've been up here for every game, almost every game this year.
All right, 3rd and 11. And there it is, Cal Sullivan. And it's about 9-10 yard pass. It'll bring up about 2 yards short of the first down.
Yeah, it's going to bring up obviously a game-defining 4th down play here. They have to make this conversion to have any chance in this game. Finn Murray throwing across the field to Sullivan. That ball was probably 25 yards in the air for an 8-yard gain.
All right, Finn Murray with a keeper. He's going for the flag. He's got the first down and more.
Right. Very decisive, well-designed play. Take a look at this minute he gets it right to the marker. He's going right to the marker, and good play. Finn Murray's taken off a couple of times today on that play.
All right, 1st and 10, Colonials on the 14. Little toss play to Connor Cates as he spins end zone touchdown.
Captain Connor Cates, number 22, and as you will see, one of the leaders in Division I in scoring, and you can see why he is. He would not be denied on this play.
All right, so let's just hit the reset button here and say the second half just started now. It's just 5:24 to go in the 3rd quarter. Now we're getting back.
It's funny, I was talking to his dad, and he said that the lanes would open up.
All right, the kick is up, and it is good.
Oh, you called that one quick.
And
you were confident in that
very
call.
confident. And I think the time to, the time that we got that kick off, that was just an impressive special teams play. Just very crisp. All right.
Jerry
Jerry
McGavick said it. He said it right up in the PA booth. He said, "We got a ball game, folks."
Yep. So we got 5:24 in the 3rd quarter, 27-14, and the Colonials, they just came alive. That's Colonial football now.
All right,
a little buzz in the crowd.
Tim, let's see if we can take a look at the scoring leaders in Division I, because I just want to show you where Connor Cates stands in that pecking order, because he is just one of the top players in Division I, and as I said, he's the player. Take a look at that. Take a look where Connor Cates is. He should be playing in the Shriners game this year.
Really, it's impressive. He's number 4. All right.
Connor Cates to kick off for Andy.
They kick it away. And it's going to be Jacobson with the ball as he gets out to the outside and out of bounds at the 22, 23-yard line. That's a great special teams play. So,
oh, that was great pursuit. Absolutely great pursuit. And good field position for AB as Westford is starting just outside their 20-yard line.
We need a takeaway.
On the tackle for
Radapong on the tackle on special teams. Another senior experiencing
Up
senior
the middle,
day.
and whoa!
What a hit. What a hit.
on the carry.
All right, Tim, let's see if this cranks up the defense here. Look at this.
Number 52.
Look at that. Graham Tobin coming in and just sealing the deal.
Mark, one thing to watch is Kyle Capisano is not in that contain right now, so there's one experienced player that does a lot out of the game here. But again, good coverage. Degenhart, see where they move that, where they spot that, I should say.
Okay, here we go. Third down. Big third down stop here.
Here's the replay. Degenhart, the keeper, he's going to pay the price as he comes around the edge, which is what you want to do.
Jake Durkin and take a look at that.
Both sophomores.
Two sophomores on that play. Jake Durkin and Vic Otero. The clock is stopped right now. I don't know why.
Official timeout on the field.
Officials timeout. Here's a blitz.
Blitz, and Degenhart keeps it and gets some room up
They're
the
gonna-
middle, and
they're
again, a
gonna-
hard hit, and it'll be fourth down, I believe. Let's see where they spot that. I believe it's a yard short.
Number 31.
Very close, very close. He's short. He's definitely short. He's about a 2 yard. This is about 2 yards, about 4th and 2 here. Unless you're Bill Belichick, you're going to punt the ball, right?
With that lead, yes, I agree.
Fourth down and a yard.
All right.
Now they've had trouble on that snap. Take a look at this. Degenhart trying to get that first down. And there's Vic Otero coming in, stopping him. All right, watch a snap now. Let's see if they have a bad snap here. Oh, better snap.
And a good kick. Cates with the catch. He's and a hit to the head there by 44, and I'm surprised they don't call because Cates took a pretty good shot there.
Well, I tell you, when you talk about tough players, you start that conversation with Connor Cates.
I see Capisano out in the field. So that's great to see. He's back. They just pulled him out of that.
Well, you know, Mr. C gave him some of that special balm, and like a miracle worker.
All right, 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Trips left, pistol, run option, and Finn Murray keeps the ball. I love the way he just kind of puts his arm out and kind of scoots his way up a little seam on that edge there. He's a really clever runner.
Well, the other thing you can see, he kind of keeps them guessing, you know? There's a fake option, and then once again, he just keeps the defense guessing on that option.
All right, AB. This is AB's version of a hurry up, which is still 20 seconds of play, but it's faster than normal.
Just a 2-score game here. Lots of time.
All right, Cal Sullivan.
Almost to the first down marker.
Cal Sullivan on the carry.
Cal
Gets
just
tripped
kinda
up by
tripped.
number 77, Matt.
Taken out by number 77, Matthew Delzewski.
Delzewski. I'm listening to Jerry's pronunciation
Thank
first.
Thank goodness for Jerry McGavick. We can actually announce the game after Jerry announces it.
Yeah, we follow Jerry a lot on those pronunciations. Thank you, Jerry.
All right, nothing fancy here. Let's see if we can go up the middle on this.
Third down. 2. Toss to Connor Cates. And he gets horse collar, and he still gets the first down.
Where's that penalty? Where is that flag?
Cates on the carry.
Oh, that is a horse call. It's a first down for AB, but we should be getting 15 more. Let's take a look at that again.
Cabasano is back in the game.
Look at that. Oh my goodness. Just pulled him. We got a timeout here. Ball on the 50, 1:32 to go in the third quarter. And
We have a ball game here, folks. Keep the turkeys in the oven here. Let's keep going.
Our coaches are Brian Maver, Tim Bassett, Keith Maver, Jason
really the end of an era. Bill Maver started out, played some football at UConn, coached at Quincy High School, came to AB in 1986, won his first Super Bowl in 1994, coached during that 52-game winning streak, Friday Night Lights, just a very exciting 3 decades for Coach Maver.
Really has been just an incredible career. All right, he's got more to do in his second half. All right, Finn Murray looks downfield, and he launches one over the middle. Oh, just off the fingertips of Connor Cates again, triple coverage.
Boy, you had 2 number 22s, Connor Cates and Joe Capadonna. Both of them could have caught that ball. First of all, you see the ball going to Cates. Looks like he's going to get it. Just bounces off, and then Capadonna comes in, and he almost catches it. And it's all for naught. 2nd and 10.
All right, fullback run up the middle.
Zach Olson on the carry.
Zach Olson for a couple. Bring up 3rd down and long.
Ben Antes.
Well, I think if you don't make it on this 3rd down play, I think you got to go for it. You don't want to give Westford a short field, but you got to keep the ball here.
I would call a Finn Murray run. I really would. I think you're going to basically look pass and run up the middle, planned keeper. Jack Maddox up the middle with a Gronk impression. There you go, first down.
As Tim Lito would say, that is just what the doctor ordered. First and 10, Jack Maddox, always a huge target, and he skied for that one. Jack Maddox playing a great game today.
All right, 30 seconds to go in the third. First down, Colonials.
Whoa.
Again, intended for Jack Maddox, close to the first down marker, and Finn Murray takes a good shot there. Here's the play.
Yeah, Antis was coming in on Murray, and he threw it off of his back foot, and that was a dangerous throw. He avoided the sack.
You can see Westford really not respecting the pass. They got a lot, they're really in the box, as you can see here.
Well, what do we got here?
No.
We got I'll tell you, Westford coach.
Timeout. I think.
I'll tell you.
As I saw that defense, I think we were going long. I bet you there was a throw to Connor Cates or Cal Sullivan right there.
Coach Gagney was not happy. I'll tell you, he did not like that defensive alignment there.
No, they missed it. They missed it. They didn't realize that this is 2nd and 10. They were lined up like it was, 2nd and 2.
Yeah, no, they lined up like it was 4th and 1. You could have had someone 5 yards behind the defenders. A lot of dogs here today. You're right.
Yeah.
A lot of canines here at the Thanksgiving game. We're down to 18 seconds to go in the third quarter. Jack Maddox, great reception for that first down.
Up the middle goes Zach Olson as he pounds his way up for about 8.
I tell you, Tim, I just love that play where they put Liam Murray in motion.
Here you go. Here's
up
the big
middle. Look at that.
up the middle there.
Really strong run by Olson. That's the end of the third quarter.
There you go.
27-14, and that penalty, that personal foul call, hopefully is going to loom large in this game, and maybe we'll get a 28-27 ending here. At the end of the third quarter, for the last time this season, we want to thank our sponsors. Acton Pharmacy, our pregame sponsor. Shire, Caton and Epstein, PC, pregame sponsor. Huntington Learning Center, stat sponsor. Gallant Insurance, Steinberg Lally Charitable Foundation, Dunkin' Donuts, TC Landos, Enterprise Bank, Harsip and Stewart Family Law, and TD Bank. Thank you to all our sponsors, and we invite you all to come back next year and sponsor AB football.
Thank you, sponsors, and happy Thanksgiving to all the sponsors, employees, families, so on. We really appreciate your support. And I agree. Well, we'll take you all back next year. We'll come back with you.
We got a flag
on the play.
I think it's offside against Westford. I think their defensive end just jumped just before the snap. Let's see what the call is.
We could use a call like that, and that would be a doctor order special.
That would give them a first down. That's it. That's offside Westford. First down AB. That's a huge penalty.
Against Westford.
Couldn't have come in a better time.
All right. 10:51 to go in the game.
Okay, cobbling together a drive here.
Capisano at tailback. They run option. Murray with a keeper. Capisano keeps it, cuts up, bangs his way up for about a 7-yard run.
That's great. That was about a 5-yard gain on that toss by Finn
Watch
Murray.
this play.
Look at that. I thought he was going to keep it. Oh, yeah. Capisano about 8 yards after he caught that toss. Second and 1. Lots of options here.
Kyle's got that jet motor on him, as we've seen all year. He can really accelerate.
I'm just glad he's back in the game. I'm glad he's healthy.
All right, Finn Murray looking deep, and over the middle he goes. Touchdown, Colonials!
All right!
Liam Murray, brother to brother, baby. That's what we're talking about.
He ain't heavy. He's my brother. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. Look at that pass. He just threaded the needle there. Oh. That pass was almost deflected or intercepted, but somehow got through to Liam Murray. And Connor Cates looking to make this a 6-point game.
And the kick is up, and it's
good.
Good all the way.
I'm going to recall that.
Oh. So with 10:23 to go in the game, it's the Gray Ghost 27 and the Colonials getting it together for Thanksgiving, 21.
All right. Finn Murray, 117 yards on the day. Liam Murray, you know, I got to tell you, last week in that 26-0 loss, I thought Liam Murray played absolutely out of his mind.
I agree.
I don't know how many tackles he got, but he was all over the field and just played the game of his life last week.
And it's, you know, good for him that, you know, against that kind of competition, he still stood out. Sometimes, you know, when you play up like that in competition, you know, you sort of dissolve away in the background. Not Liam Murray last week.
He was one of the best players on the field last week.
And we kick it away again. And Scott basically has got some room, and he's tripped up as they hand the ball off to Eric Jacobs in the return, and gets up across the 30. Still good play for AB.
All right, that was a good play. Scotty Howe on the stop there. Scotty Howe started the season playing center, did a very credible job at center until Hunter Shaughnessy got healthy. Good stop on the play.
All right, look at this. We got the ISO, Jacobson against Connor. And you can see Degenhardt looking that way. You're going to see a hitch and go one of these times, but the give is at the middle, and look at the response. Yeah. There you go.
That's calling the defense feeding off the offense. We got AB player down right now. Let's see who's down.
Is that Jack?
Jack Maddox.
Yep.
He's getting up right now, but he's hobbling off the field right now. That would be a huge loss. Jack Amaral coming in for him.
Second down and 10.
Maddox walking around. He looks like he's going to be coming back in.
Sun's just about on the field as things are getting brighter by the minute here. 2nd and 10. There's a give up the middle again, and it's Matt Clabeau, I believe, with the stop.
Matt Clabeau, number 62 on that stop. And the AB defense is stepping up, and Jack Amaral also making that initial contact. All right, let's see if they come after Degenhardt here. They've got to keep contain on him. He can get out of the pocket pretty easily. Jack Maddox back in the game.
Degenhardt looking, scrambling. And great contain. There you go.
That's Jack Maddox.
Down.
Jack Maddox back in the game, making that ankle tackle and forcing Westford to punt.
And you called it, Mark. They had good contain. They sealed the edges. They kept the scrambling Degenhardt in the middle and taken down. Great third down play by AB.
Connor Cates back to receive.
AB looking like they're going after this punt. They get a break, and it's a flag on the play.
You know, I think we're offside.
I think so, too.
I think we're offside. If we're not, it's great field position, but I think we jumped. It's not going to affect the 4th down play. Westford's still going to have to punt. Offside AB.
Offside on AB.
But you can see, Tim, you know, one of these snaps is either going to go over the head or going to hit the ground. Really, really weak on that snap.
It's anemic. It really is. It looks like a
But also, you know, I mean, that can lead to a blocked punt.
All right, this time we don't rush, and it is up, and it's a short punt. And rolls to about the 42. First and 10 Colonials with 7:50 to go in the game. 6 points separates these two rivals here.
By number 1, John Selwell.
Well, I remember Jerry McGavick saying a few minutes ago, we've got a game here, folks, and we certainly do.
From the 42-yard line.
You know, I've been thinking about how over the past several years, Westford has spoiled a lot of Thanksgiving meals in Acton Boxborough. It's time to take one back. Let's drive the ball down, folks. All right, they run the fake fly and up the middle for just a yard.
I still love that play call. They stopped it on that play, but
Tackle made by number 72.
I really like having Murray in motion.
Second and 9.
Westford with a two deep safety. Finn Murray looking back. He's looking to keep it here. Down the sideline he goes. He's got some room, and he flips his way to a first down and more.
Wow.
I was going to radio to him and say, keep it and run, Finn, and that's exactly what he did.
Honestly, I did not think he had enough territory to run, but he just straddled that sideline and just tiptoed for a first down, and we've got the ball on the 40-yard line. Good decision by Finn Murray.
If I'm Coach Maber, I think you call Finn Murray's number some more on the runs. I think this is part of the action here. Look at all of them in the box. All right, they run. There it is, the arch toss to Connor Cates. Cuts up, off tackle, breaks the tackle. There we go. Forward motion here about 5-6 yards.
Yeah, they give him all the way to about the 36-yard line. Take a look at this. Connor Cates, always just moving and pivoting and getting every single inch out of every run.
Really not a good spot there. It's about 4 yards on that play. I think he had a little bit better motion, but here you go, 2nd and 6.
72 yards rushing this half. That's
All right, Finn Murray to Jack Maddox on a slant for a first down.
Beautiful, beautiful timing on the play. Jack Maddox certainly not 100%.
Watch Jack run that slant. The big pause up. Boom! Right there.
Maddox is definitely having some problems with his ankles. And I don't know if he's going to be coming out of the game, but he is hurting right now.
But you know, a slant, you don't need to move too much. You just got to get in his face.
Yeah, all you have to do is slant.
And there's the ISO with Connor Cates on the outside to see what they're up the middle on the I formation. Down, Camposano. Another first down run.
Okay. This
But
is
Connor
what,
Cates, is that Connor? No, I think it's Camposano. Camposano with the run up the middle. Yeah,
look at that.
Move the change, folks.
But you know, this is what we were talking about at the end of the first half, is to really test that defensive line that we didn't do in the first half, and now it's paying dividends.
And that's the first time we've been in I formation the whole game here. There you go. Pro, set, up the middle again. Boom! Right there. Close to a first down. There you go. We haven't been in that formation. Let's go. Keep the fullback in there. Let's go.
Okay, we're just eating chunks of yardage here. Oh, it's a timeout.
Westford calls a timeout. And folks, don't worry if the turkey burns in the oven. We're taking it to the touchdown here.
Well, talking about getting a team back on their heels right now. All AB, all the momentum is with the Colonials. It's, you know, it's like you said, it stopped snowing, the skies are lightening, you know, the seas are parting, and suddenly we're finding open space here.
Let's take a look at that drive in quick sequence here, Mark. Here's the run the mill, Capisano breaking several tackles here. You can see the mismatch once we get to the second level, as you said earlier. And again, what a great play, just pulling and running over the Westford Grey Ghost.
Well, I'm talking about running with a purpose here.
All right, Liam Murray in the backfield this time. And it's the keeper, Finn Murray, there you go! Touchdown!
Timmy, you called it. You called it. That's the play. Finn Murray for his second touchdown. This one was a little bit easier than the first. He didn't have to run over anybody. He just found open territory, and he was in, and we got a tie ball game. AB poised to take the lead.
Finn Murray has 40 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns this game rushing.
2 touchdowns for Finn Murray, 40 yards rushing.
And the kick is up,
That's
and
good.
it is good.
That's good. Okay.
We not only have a ball game, we're in the lead. It's Thanksgiving.
Well, at the beginning, you know, I did say 28-27. Unfortunately, there's 5 minutes to go in the game. I wish the game ended right now. I'd be very happy.
The defense is playing much better, and I think, you know, we said they're going to come out in the second half. They learned a lot. I don't know who gave that halftime talk. Here's the touchdown again. Let's take a look at this. I love this keeper, Finn Murray, decisive, running with authority. All right.
And also, you got to give props to the offensive line that just opened up that area for Finn Murray to kind of dance right through.
All right. Do we kick it away and get this ball to Jacobson?
I'll tell you, you got a lot of guys there right at the 50. Okay, they're spreading out right now. I was going to say, got a little wall there for an onside kick. You're not going to see any onside kick here for sure.
They do. They kick it away. And they're going to hand it off to Jacobson. Jacobson takes it off the left hash, gets on the outside, cuts back over the middle. He's got a little bit of space, and he's taken down at the 30.
Nice job. Nice job there.
Here's the return again.
That's number 82, Matthew Cox, coming in and going from the backside and just chasing Jacobson down. Ball's on the 30-yard line. They have not really gone long yet, and they love it. They love to go long. Oh, that ball is dropped. That ball is dropped by Tyler Blagg.
Number 18, Tyler Bragg, incomplete, 2nd and 10.
Now you wonder why they're not going with that quick out to Jacobson like they did when
Yeah,
they
I know.
came out. You're wondering why.
That works so well for them.
Look at AP though. There's no deep safety. We've been playing the whole second half with everybody up, which is a you know. There's a pass across to the outside to Jacobson for a first down.
That is a first down. Connor Degenhardt, only one incompletion here in the second half.
Came to the tackle. And that's a first down for Westford Academy.
Okay, keep your eye on Jacobson because he's the guy to stop, and we have no too deep coverage. We're playing across the board, man to man, the whole second half so far, Mark.
Yeah, and you know that at some point they're going to test that. At some point they're going to go long. They don't need a touchdown. They just need a field goal to win this game.
I mean, do you make a change in rush 3 so you can have a deep safety? You know, what do you do? here, and I think you might see that. I think
Well,
I
it's
see
really,
3 linemen.
Really tough to,
Nope,
have,
Jack Mack, but-
have man coverage on Jacobson.
See, now you got Cal Sullivan playing single deep. Degenhart, so you can play his eyes. That's off the ground there, no catch.
Okay,
Absolutely.
good call. Good call. Good eyes, Tim, and good call. You can see on replay here, this is not a reception. Ball thrown too low to Tyler Blagg, and he trapped it. All right, 3rd and 10. What do you do?
I like the fact that we can, they have Cal Sullivan playing single deep safety here, Seattle Seahawks style. This is the way to play this team because Degenhart, you can read his eyes. He's looking left with the run.
They got him. They got him.
There you go. They take him down. Let's credit the ref with that, folks. The ref had a great assist there. Watch this
Okay,
replay.
that's our linebacker. Our linebacker, Graham Tobin,
And Graham,
playing great all season long. Look at Graham Tobin making the stop.
I agree. Grant Tobin would tackle, but I'm surprised Grant Tobin didn't go up to that ref and shake his hand because I tell you, give that ref some shoulder pads. That was a great play.
Okay, third and 9. 3rd and 9. Here we go.
All right, look at it.
We got trips right.
No man-to-man coverage here. Degenhart with the, and
Oh!
it's complete to Jacobson.
That is a major league throw on 3rd and 9 to keep the drive alive. Almost an impossible play. Once again, across his body, right at the sticks, and it's 1st down at the 50.
Now AB's rushing 3. You gotta look for keepers with Degenhart with this. Good. There's Degenhart taking off. That's what you're gonna do with that, but good play, all right.
All right, good gain though. Good gain on 1st down.
Liam on the tackle. Liam Murray.
All right, 2nd and 4. 3:12 to go in the game. Pass is complete for a 1st down.
Taking on his pass with number 18, Tyler Bragg.
And Westford methodically marching downfield 5, 6, 7 yards at a time.
Yeah, now you got to look, just, a turnover, a penalty, a turnover. You're looking for something here. Degenhart, very difficult to sack. I can understand why he's only been sacked a few times this season. Great mobility for his size. There's a blitz.
Up the middle, and Degenhart gets loose on the flat. And he's out of bounds, about 2 yards short of the 1st down. 2:19 to go in the game. 28 to 27.
It's 2nd and 2, and you have to worry about the field goal here. Their kickers, the extra points have been good so far. Need a turnover, need something to happen.
Degenhart scrambles. He throws the ball long. And
Yes!
intercepted!
That's what you
Cates!
need!
Connor Cates, Captain Connor Cates, takes the ball away.
Connor Cates just answered my prayer.
Here's the replay. Watch Connor make an athletic play. The ball intended for Jacobson there. And he stretches out like he has many times this season.
Connor Cates, one of the best pole vaulters, believe it or not, in Massachusetts, showing that ability to get up high, and we got to kill 2 minutes and 12 seconds here.
I want us to line up in that I formation again. Yes, we are. There you go. That's what I want.
That's it.
There you go. Come on, move the pile, folks. Let's go.
That turned out to be a good gain. I think it's about a 4-yard gain, and we're going to get a Westford timeout, I believe. Okay, nothing fancy. Connor Cates just pushing the pile. And he keeps going. I think about a 4-yard gain.
Matthew Belzewski. Second down.
Finn Murray coming in with the play.
And 6.
All right, 2nd and 6. 2:03 to go in the game. AB on their own. 13, 12-yard line here. Up the middle again. There's a little stutter step there, and we get another 3 or 4.
That's very close to a first down. Got a good spot.
Kyle Campusano on the carry.
All right, look at Kyle. Just picking his way. Good vision, and then really a good surge at the end. Very close to the first down.
3rd and a half a yard.
Wait a minute. They're first. What, are they calling a first down, or are they going to measure here?
First down. What's going on? Ref.
I don't know. I think the ref is doing the Macarena. I
think so.
I've never seen so much activity from a ref.
It's either a Macarena or a deodorant commercial. I'm not sure which is going on there with that ref.
Inches right now. I think Finn Murray on a keeper. Let's do it. Let's do Finn Murray doing a Tom Brady keeper.
Look at this. We got a 8 in the box timeout.
That's
AB, I'm going to say.
I believe.
Yes, good call. 8. You saw Westford in almost a goal line D there. They had shoulder to shoulder. That was a perfect opportunity to run a little option outside.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And outside a bootleg, you'd have a lot of open territory. That could go for a lot of yardage. They have just brought the trophy down to the field, getting ready for the presentation. What a game, Tim. What a game. What a game. Just Coach Mavers' last game. Like so many exciting games over the last 30 years. Unbelievable.
What kind of emotion are you feeling if you're Coach Maver right now, Mark?
You know what? You want it for the kids.
That's right.
And you want it for Coach Mavry. You want it for Coach Smith. Between the two of them, they put in 70 years of coaching, actually 80 years of coaching. You just want AB to win today.
All right. Here it is, first down, run around. The ball's loose! The ball's loose! And Westford recovers.
Oh my God. Oh, he had it. All he had to do is run out the clock.
Here's the replay. Wow.
Now, ball comes right out with that second effort. That is a fumble, no question about it. Westford's got the ball on the 25-yard line with 1:51 to go.
And the defense is going to have to win this game, Mark. There you go, Degenhardt rolls out, he's under pressure, and he's sacked.
Okay, that's a sack. First sack of the game. Look
The
at that
clock is
pressure.
running.
They're coming. They're coming. Jake Durkin. Look at Jake Durkin. Okay,
Confusion.
Westford is a little disorganized right now in that hurry up.
Degenhart looking left. And it is complete.
That is not quite a first down. It'll be 3rd and short.
Tyler Blagg with the reception. Just over a minute to play in the game. Degenhart with the keeper. He's going to get outside to about the 4.
All right, 48 seconds to go. You're on the 4-yard line. This is for a field goal kicker. This is basically just an extra point. Ball right on the 5-yard line.
4-yard line.
All right, 48 seconds to go. Colonials up 28-27.
Oh, Tim, we were there. We were there broadcasting the 2005 game, and those same feelings are creeping up right now.
Well, you know, you got to play. You got to play great defense here and force them to a field goal attempt and
block it.
And block it.
Because he tried for too much.
All right, here we go.
All right. The crowd comes alive. Degenhart slips.
Okay, big break for the Colonials. 38 seconds to go. What's going on here?
What is this? The ref stops the clock to move the Westford receiver. What is going on here?
All right, time's running short. Less than 30 seconds to go. We need one
24
play.
seconds.
We need one play. We need one
We need a
play.
sack here. Jack Maddox under pressure. The ball's incomplete. 16 seconds to
Now
go.
it's 3rd down. 3rd down, 16 seconds to go. This may come down to a field goal attempt, Tim.
16 seconds left.
If there's an incomplete pass here, it would be a 27-yard field goal attempt.
And I believe this is the field goal team coming on the field. And they're going to attempt the field goal.
Okay, you gotta watch out for a fake here. You gotta watch out for a
It's
fake.
a 3rd down,
It's
you're right.
3rd down. There's time to go. You gotta watch a fake here.
And I think exactly that's what Coach Maver is saying. You watch for a fake because they got 2 tries.
There's no reason to go out and kick a 27-yard field goal and take that chance on 3rd down when you've got a player like Degenhart and a receiver like Jacobson. That had to be a fake. Coach Maver kind of smoked it out, called the timeout.
And let's see if they take the kicker tee off the field. There you go. We smoked them out there. That's
okay,
one.
That didn't surprise anybody.
Nope. Okay, that's another sign of disrespect. Let's stop them here, folks.
That was it. There we go. There you go. Here it comes.
Oh, they're going to go back. Here they go. Yes! We blocked!
No.
And we recovered!
Offside. It's offside, AB. Offside, AB. They're going to re-kick. And we've been doing that all day long. We've been offside on those kicks, just not timing it right.
I almost think, though, that's a play, Mark, that we're running on purpose that way. You risk the offsides because your game's on the line. You leave it to the ref to see if they catch it and make the call.
And now he is 5 yards closer. And this is more like an extra point.
And look who's kicking, you know, here we go. And the kick is up, and it is good. With 5 seconds to go in the game.
Westford takes the lead, 30-28. And Tim, you know, you talk about Hollywood endings, and we almost had a Hollywood ending here.
Oh, that's a tough.
Oh, what can you say, you know? It was 11 years ago this day, in the snow, that Westford pulled it out on the last play of the game to take a potential Super Bowl appearance away from AB, and here we go again.
Well, we got a special teams play left in our holster right now. We got some pretty capable players, so let's see what happens here. Anything can happen.
Chris Kennedy back kick for Westford.
Kick a squib, play up the middle.
Oh no, that's
Forward
a forward
pass.
pass. That's
They
a
throw the
flag.
flag.
Yeah, that's the end of the game. That was a forward pass.
There's a flag down the field.
And that's it. Westford wins 30-28.
And that is it. That's just a tough ending to this great Thanksgiving Day ball game there, Mark. I'll tell you, we said AB would come back and play an AB, second half, and they sure did that. They climbed back into that game.
They were down 27-6 and took the lead 28-27. That fumble just killed them, and what can you say? It was a great game, a great comeback by AB.
That's going to do it for today's Thanksgiving Day game, but don't go away just yet, folks. We'll be right back after this quick break with second half highlights.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
All right, welcome back, everybody. It's time for the second half highlights, and what a second half of football we had, Mark. Start out. Here's just a beautiful play, touchdown there.
Okay, right up the middle, Kyle Campuzano. That play worked multiple times.
Here's the toss. Connor Case cuts up the seam. and goes all the way to the end zone. Touchdown.
Okay, yeah, Finn Murray going that big target. Jack Maddox, yards after catch.
And up the middle is Zach Olson. Nice, strong fullback run.
Here we go, Finn Murray again. Take a look at that. Threads the needle to his brother Liam for that touchdown.
And great defensive play by AB as they stop the
Okay, Degenhart. Looking, going the other way. And he is going to get tackled for a loss. That was 2 sacks today for AB.
All right, and Finn Murray with the keeper up the sideline gets about 8 more yards than we ever thought he would there.
And there we go, Finn Murray for the touchdown, untouched. Second touchdown of the game for Finn.
Degenhart looking, throws, and leaping Captain Connor Cates with the interception.
And here's a play that broke our heart. Tough way to end the season for Liam Murray, who just played his heart out.
And the field goal, and it is good. And puts the Gray Ghost up by 2 to end this game. And like I said, what an awesome second half game and Thanksgiving Day. Big crowd. I have no voice left, Mark, but you see the gathering out in the field. And I think, if the cameras are on that, I'm sure Coach Maver is talking about the team and how proud he is of how they came back this game, and talking about his retirement as well.
And I think we're going to, as soon as we put our microphones down, we're going to get out on the field ourselves.
And that's it, folks. That'll be it for this game. And just to wish everybody a very happy Thanksgiving. And thank you for all your patronage to Acton TV Sports here, as we've really appreciate all your, just tuning in for our games all season and so on. We want to thank our crew.
Okay, we want to thank our stat man, Will Henry, who's been by our side all season long. Jesse Cardoza, Brian Coulahan, Brittany Ford, Todd Rapasarda, our instant replay guy, Pat Snow, and of course our director, Rick Degon. Everyone's been with us all season. I want to thank everybody for all their efforts. And Tim, I love working with you. This is our 11th season together. We started when our kids were playing football, and it's just such a pleasure to work with you.
And to you too, Mark. I love working with you as well. And happy Thanksgiving. And hopefully I'll see you later at the house. And with that, folks, just have a great holiday season, and we'll see you back next year. Take care, everybody.